Hello and welcome to a short tutorial on how to survive in DayZ Standalone. Now in this video I'm going to be showing you how to first of all get water, second of all get food, and third of all get a weapon with ammunition. So this is a map of the south coast of Chinaris, which is where most people spawn in when they first start DayZ, and we actually spawned right here, which is in the swamps, and this is where we're going to get our water from. We can actually just drink straight from the swamp. The next place that we're going to hit up is going to be Barracks, and from the barracks on the airstrip we can get a assault rifle, an M4A1, and then in the military tents just down the road we'll be able to get some ammunition for the rifle. And the final place we're going to take a visit to is going to be Chernigorsk, and this is where we can get our food from. So here we are, just spawned in. Our first priority is to find water. If we don't find water quickly, our guy will start moaning, saying he's thirsty, he needs a drink. So the first thing you do when you spawn in is find water. So we've been lucky enough to spawn in the swamps, which is perfect, because you can actually just drink straight from the swamp. But don't just have one or two, have I'd say about 20 different drinks of water, because one or two you'll be able to last for about 10 minutes, 20 you'll be able to play for about 2 hours. So drink from the swamp about 20 times before you go moving on to Barracks. So this is a zoomed in map of Barracks, and the buildings that I've circled here are actually the barracks, and these are the ones we want to be entering to try and find an M4A1. So as you're coming up to the airstrip you just want to find an opening in the wall. Here's one here, and this is what the barracks look like. Now the loot actually just spawns on the floor or on the beds or under the beds, so let's have a look. Right, so unfortunately there's no loot on this server because the server's been up for quite a while. So what you want to do is you want to find a server that's recently been restarted, so all the loot's been respawned. Go ahead and join that. And then just have a look around, see if there's any loot on this server. So as we can see, here is some loot. We've got a backpack, some trousers and a military vest. Go ahead and look in all the other barracks as well, because in this one, M4A1, there we go, that's what we needed. Perfect. So if you still can't find any loot on that server, try joining another one. Just keep joining new servers until you can find more loot. But be careful though, because it is a high risk area. There are people with weapons in the area, so just do your best not to be shot at. Once you've got your weapon, head down the wall and you should come to the military tents, and this is where we're going to actually find our ammunition for the weapon. This is where the military tents are. Now as you can see, it is quite a large area, so you need to be really careful while searching these tents, because there's more than likely going to be another player in this area. The tents that you want to be looking for are these long green tents with an entrance at either end, and these are the only tents in the area that actually spawn loot. Now there's two types of ammunition you can use in the M4A1. There's NATO rounds and there's Stanag rounds, so just search the floor for any magazines that you can find, and then you want to load it straight into your gun just in case you have an encounter with another survivor. Then go ahead and search for a few more tents. You should be able to find a few more magazines. You also might find some weapon attachments. If it's better than the ones you've got, go ahead and replace it on your gun. Once you've got some ammunition for your gun, you've got everything you need, you're ready to head into Chernigorsk. So just follow the coast down and eventually you'll come to a big city. So as you're approaching Chernigorsk, you'll see the church. and the church is actually the landmark I like to use to judge where I'm going. So head straight past the church, and the best way to do this is just by going underneath the dock. Now I've marked on the map the best 2 streets for food loot. These 2 streets have shops on them with red doors, and these are the shops you want to be going in, because from my experience these are the ones that spawn the most food. It's also well away from the main industrial part of the city, which is where a lot of players like to hang around, try to shoot people and try to take military loot from the fire station, so you're well away from most of the danger whilst you're doing this. The only real danger that is involved whilst doing this is zombies, but as soon as you've already got a weapon and you've got some ammunition, you can actually deal with this quite easily. So just go ahead and shoot most of the zombies, because you don't want to be hit in the back of the head whilst you're looting. It might take a few tries before you do find a shop with some food in it, but keep trying, because these shops do definitely spawn the most food in Chernogorsk. As well as finding food in them shops, you can also find it in other places along these 2 roads. Now as you can see, I found some cereal here. I've also found a knife. Now this knife can actually be used to open tins of food, because you need either a can opener or a sharp object to open these tins. When you use a sharp object to open the tins of food, you actually lose some of what was inside. But when you use a can opener, you actually keep 100% of the food. So you want to be finding a can opener really to maximise the amount of food you're getting. Can openers can be found in the red shops, and then to use it, just go ahead and drag it over the food, and then click to open. And there you go, you got an opened can of food. So there you go, now you've got food, water and a weapon. Everything you need to survive in Chernarus. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like. If there's something else you'd like help with, leave it in the comment section below. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.